Hey, what is going on, you sexy interns? How are you doing on this wonderful Wednesday? And if you guys are watching this video right now, then thank you guys very much. And hopefully you guys do learn something from this exciting gameplay and commentary that you guys are about to witness right now. First of all, you guys might be wondering, why am I using the ACR? In my gameplays, I've always promised to you guys that I give you guys a variety of guns. Guns you normally don't see in a normal gameplay posted by most other commentators, because you know, I like to put up a lot of gun variety, whereas most of the videos that you see on YouTube are already ACR and MP7. But I decided to show you guys this gameplay for one reason and one reason only. Out of all the MOABs that I have, this is the only ACR MOAB that I have. Shocking, huh? Almost everyone's MOABs that they have are ACR MP7 only. But out of all the MOABs that I have, I only have one MOAB with the ACR. I have maybe like 2 or 3 with the MP7. But, you know, I think that this gameplay is just worth showing to you guys because this is the only ACR MOAB I have and probably the only ACR MOAB I will ever get, because nowadays when I play Call of Duty, I only go for MOABs with guns that you normally do not see posted on YouTube for, you know, MOABs. But anyway, this gameplay is going to be a MOAB on the map Underground 6v6 domination using the ACR, extended mags and silencer, specialist kill streaks of course, with Scavenger Pro, Assassin Pro, and I believe Stalker Pro, and I unlock Sleight of Hand Pro, Quick Draw Pro, and Hardline Pro. And this is a really standard setup for me when I'm using, you know, specialist and trying to go for that MOAB. So if you guys want to try this class, I'm sure you'll find a lot of success with it. Even if you're not using specialist, you can just switch it out for assault as well. I'm sure you're going to have a lot of success with it. Anyway, let's talk about the Underground tutorial. So this is going to be how to get an easy MOAB on the map Underground. And I'm going to bring up the map of Underground in a second here. And I'm going to show you what you want to do, where you want to stay away from, and what places will help you get a lot of kills. So here's the map of Underground. Like the previous map of Hard Hat, I've kept all the symbols the same, so you guys don't have to like think of, you know, like understand new symbols every time I make a every time I make a map tutorial. All right, so the blue hearts, like I said, are the flags that you want to capture, and in this map you want to hold the C flag and the B flag. If you see in the gameplay right now, I do not have the C and the B flag. I have C and A, and you do not want that. You never want the enemy team to be spawning at B in most map situations, except for like an occasional map here and there where if they hold only B, you can spawn trap them very easily. But in this map, you do not want them to have B at any cost, because in this map, B is right in the center. You do not want them to be in the center of the action because they can run to either C, either A, and easily flip the spawns. But in this game, you want to keep them at A, and I'm going to show you why you want to keep them at A in a little while. Alright, let's take a look at this map again. As you can see, I put the purple lines, the X, across the A flag because you never want to capture that. You always want to be holding C and B. But let's talk about the spawns at A now. The red stars, like I said, are the major spawn points of the flag. Right up by the stairs inside the building, and up by the stairs almost to where they spawn in the beginning by the blue circle. And that area, the underground hallway, is a spawn that almost always spawns at. There's something about that spawn that I think that Infinity Ward should fix about this game, but they failed to do so already. Even though it's been exploited numerous times, I still think that this spawn trap is just, you know, like really bad. I'd have to say, because if they spawn on the stairs, the steps up to A flag area, they don't really stand a chance, because you can be aiming down sights, looking at that hallway, looking at right where they spawn, and they will still spawn there. I don't know why. I think it's just some bad programming, bad coding, that they still continue to spawn there even if you're just looking down that hallway. I don't know why, but it seems like they continue to spawn there anyway. So if you guys are kind of dicks, you can abuse that spawn trap, but I don't recommend that you do so, because I don't think spawn trapping is personally, I don't think spawn trapping is something that you should do, because it's just like bad like game tactics, I would say. I mean, sure, it's successful, and I'm doing it every now and again. I mean, I continue to check the spawns, but I never stay there continuously in order to, abuse it in any way possible. But anyway, let's take a look at this map again. If you flip the spawns too much, meaning you run up to the red stars and you actually flip the spawns, then you will probably notice them starting to spawn at the yellow stars. At the yellow stars, you will notice that they're a lot more spread out. They're going to be closer to B or closer to C, or they might even spawn at where they normally spawn at the beginning. And that's kind of a bad spawn too, because if you check up the stairs, they'll be able to spawn up there as well. And sometimes the worst spawn case scenario that you would hope does not happen to you is if they spawn at the yellow star closer to the C in that brown building that you see, because that's where they're going to be behind you most of the time. Because when you want to play underground, your main objective is to stay closest to the A flag as possible and manage the red spawns. And that green star is that area where you can like look through the hallway and get some kills now and then. Like I said, from the hard hat one, the green place is where you can go get a few quick kills and then leave, because if you stay there for too long, you're gonna get yourself killed. The yellow star, like I said, by C, is what you want to be careful of, because if they spawn there, they'll probably come behind you past the brown downwards of the map and go flank you and kill you, and you don't want that to happen. So always keep a watch for that area. So the pink stars, like I said, are places where you can put down your portable radar if you have one, and they're all pretty decent places, and they're all just like really close to the red stars, and it'll help you manage the area pretty well. So those are the 3 areas that I have that I would like to put my portable radars in. You guys may have different places that you want to put your portable radars on, but those are the places that I recommend. So anyway, this is my breakdown of Underground. I think that Underground is a pretty easy map to get a MOAB on, so hopefully this will help you guys out a bit, and maybe you guys will be able to get your first MOAB, or maybe your first MOAB on Underground. I don't even know, but if you guys found this to be helpful, please leave a like rating. I know it takes a little bit more time to make these videos than it would be to make a normal commentary, so hopefully you guys do appreciate the efforts, and maybe I'll continue to do these tutorials and continue to help you guys out, because I really do think that map knowledge is one of the most important aspects in being successful at a Call of Duty game. So hopefully you guys found this to be useful. And oh yeah, before I forget, that solid purple X in the middle of the map signals do not go there, because if you're sitting in the middle of the map right there, you can be shot from literally every direction, 360 degrees, and you never want it to be a case where you can be shot from any angle, because there's no way you can manage to cover every possible place where someone can be shooting at you from. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this gameplay. I hope you guys did enjoy the commentary. If you did, leave a like rating, that'd be awesome. If you don't want to, that's fine too. So if you're a new viewer, remember to subscribe for more tips on how to be successful at Call of Duty. And this has been Boss. You guys have been the interns. Consider yourselves experienced. I'm Bossy Siam, and I'm out. Peace.